What's going on, guys? Multiverse here with a new action figure review video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Batman vs Superman and Justice League Batmobile by McfarlaneToys. Starting off this video, guys, we're of course taking a look at the McFarlane packaging, and this is just a giant cardboard box with this beautiful, sorry for bumping the camera, I'm having to do this standing up, but we do have the beautiful Batman vs Superman emblem. Say what you want about the movie, but you cannot top this. This is a beautiful design. I keep bumping the camera, but it is a beautiful design. We have DC Multiverse in the top corner. We have McfarlaneToys Collector Club in the top corner as well. So this was a part of his funding movement that he did to get this figure made. I personally think that it was just a way to get a little bit of extra money and that they were going to make this regardless, but I caved. I was a sucker, didn't want to pass out on it, so I had to pick it up. The Batmobile on the bottom with level 1. I was wanting to go for level 3, but I already have the figures and I already have a bat symbol, and I just needed the Batmobile is what I needed. Flip it over to this side, guys. We see the Batmobile level 1 with a beautiful image of the figure. But over the side, we do see the giant red McFarlane Collectors Club. Over here is the same image we saw on the other side of the box. And then we see the beautiful Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice logo, and it just looks so perfect. I love this symbol so much. I almost got this tattooed on me, but then I thought, nah, I don't want it that badly, but it still looks amazing. And then on the back is the piece de resistance, the Batmobile in all of its glory, and it looks freaking awesome. 21 inches, 53 centimeters. It is amazing. And then down here at the corner is the barcode for you barcode guys. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and rip this Batmobile out of the packaging. It already is out, so we'll get this out of here and we'll bring in the Batmobile. So right here, guys, is the Batman vs Superman Batmobile, and I have been waiting for this figure to get made. This is one of my all-time favorite Batmobile designs. I was never a big fan of like the Gatling guns being like out and about on it. I figured it should be a little bit more discreet, just like with Michael Keaton's Batmobile, how the turrets kind of came out of the front of the car. But I still think this is a fantastic design. It just looks so freaking bat-like to me. To me, looking at this design, it's like if a bat was crawling on all fours just really freaking fast. That's kind of like the image that I see. Nothing's going to beat Michael Keaton's design for me, but this here is my close second. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and take a closer look at its detail and see how beautiful this car is. When it comes to the detail, guys, this is what McFarlane put all of his effort into. Now we can see some of the mechanical work going in on the sides or even up here on the top. I do wish that we would have got a little bit more up here in terms of like the stickers where it says like do not step and stuff like that. But this guy looks awesome, and it is super lightweight, so you don't have to worry about it being too heavy, and my son freaking loves it. He's already played with it twice. I'm gonna let you guys take a closer look at the front here and even pop open the hood here so you can see the interior workings of like little things for the engine right there in the front. Kind of get that right there lined up for you. So you see that right here with the engine. I do wish that this got a little bit more paint on it, like show some like silver and just to really make it stand out instead of just this really glossy black. I feel like that was kind of the lazy route in terms of paint, and they even did that to like the chair as well. I wish the chair, for it to be its price point at $100, like I really wish that it would have had like an actual like pleather seat in here. And then we're gonna also flip it around here and try to line it up to the camera. How you can also see the inner workings on the inside of the cockpit. You see some of the dials in here and the screens that he's using. And we'll also flip this over here as well. I do wish that we could maybe take the hood off, because there are times we see Ben Affleck's Batman drive it like a convertible. But just all the inner workings in there do look beautiful, and I do love seeing that we can actually see what Batman is doing on the inside there. It is a beautiful piece of eye candy. And like, just to knock the articulation out of the way, obviously you see the cockpit opens up for him. It rolls back and forth, but the wheels do not turn at all. I wish we could get something that actually turns. Little cool shots if you want an action scene of Batman hitting a quick little drift. And then up here in the front, his turrets, they do rotate left and right, but they do not rotate all the way around. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and move away from his detail and the articulation that it comes with, and we'll do some size comparison with the other Batmobiles, and we'll bring in some Batman. First up, guys, here we have the new Ben Affleck's Batman next to the Michael Keaton 89 Batmobile. As you can see here, they look phenomenal side by side, and that little kid in me is just screaming, I am extremely happy to see these two side by side. Next up, guys, here we have both Batmobiles side by side, this time being the Tumbler, and I have to ask, when it comes to the redesign, what do you prefer? Ben Affleck's Batmobile or the Tumbler? Right here, guys, we have the man himself standing next to his Batmobile, and I have to say, this is just a match made in heaven. It feels like the figure is complete. I love this Batmobile design, and I am a sucker for Ben Affleck's Batsuit. He looks phenomenal next to this thing. Next up, guys, here we have Ben Affleck's Batman in his tactical suit from Justice League standing next to the Batmobile, and as you can see here, it still looks amazing. And last but not least, guys, here is my other custom Ben Affleck Batman from The Flash. Next to the Batmobile, it still looks amazing. Alrighty, guys, and there you have it. Another action figure review video in the books on my channel for you guys to enjoy. When it comes to my final rating on this Batmobile, I'm going to have to give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. Don't get me wrong, this figure is beautiful, and it is a great one to have in your collection. I just expected a little bit more. Now, I don't need the level 2 with all the extra cannons and turrets and stuff that we saw in the Justice League film, but just like that little bit of extra detail, you know what I mean? The different strikes of silver paint that shows into the mechanisms, maybe some orange paint into the thruster, and I don't even think I actually showed you guys the back of the car. So when it comes back around, before we get out of here, just to show you guys the thruster, boom, it's all one color. Looks good, but I expected just a little bit more. And then the Batmobiles, they are beautiful. They are nice to have. They're massive pieces to add to your Batman to make it a complete figure. What is Batman without the Batmobile? A badass, but he needs his Batmobile. But this right here, guys, it needed just that little bit of extra step, that little bit of oomph to throw it over the edge. And I'm not a big fan of like this cheap plastic that they keep using that you can just bounce right off, and it makes it so hard to find a good place for these, because a figure like this, it should go on the top shelf. But if there's a concern of it to roll off the top shelf and shatter on impact, it's gonna go on the bottom shelf where it doesn't belong and collect spider webs and cobwebs and stuff. Then you gotta clean it and blah 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 blah. It's just a future headache. With all that said, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Later.